him.
Nobody noticed. Also, I released nanites, which were eating the entire bar.
Oh my god.
You sound like a bastard.
Actually, I'm just a mechanic, and I'm very good with computers, but, you know...
You can be a bastard and a mechanic.
Oh yeah, there's also a bounty on me for like over 1 million credits.
I can't imagine why.
No, it's because I according to the news and such, I killed like 300 people on a level of the Duro's floating city because I turned off the life support, but I didn't. It wasn't me. I was framed.
I did not do it.
Did not hit her.
I did not hit her.
I think the worst part is that one of the party members is also a Duro, and according to him, I killed his dad in that event. He has absolute distrust and disdain for me.
Ever the friendly, aren't we?
Still a better plot than the new Star Wars movies.
Fucking true.
I also have a pet Nexu.
I have no idea what that is.
Let me grab a picture of it for you.
Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty ballin'.
Like, here you go, Josh.
Oh, that thing.
All those things.
That's my pet. It listens to whistle commands that I taught it because I was the only one who rolled an intelligence check high enough to actually tame it.
God damn.
But unfortunately, in a recent attack with Trandoshans, they ripped all of its eyes out.
What the fuck?
Yes, there was a chance that it could be killed or maimed or anything else, but the dice roll dictated that it would get all of its eyes ripped. So I've also then we just had a chat with Count Dooku where we have to board a Republic vessel and disable it long enough for them to get their blockade through, so that way they can fuck things up and start the war between the CIS and the Republic. And in doing so, they're going to fix my doggy's eyes and also take 1 million credit bounty off my head that I don't deserve. I didn't do it.
It's like John Wick, but he's a space mechanic.
That's everything I do is a mechanics check. I can hack into systems, I take off wall panels and turn other systems off, it's great. At one point, I made a taser out of an electrical wire that I pulled out of the side of a ship. I took a panel off the ship wall, I took away the earthing ground for it, and just jabbed a dude in the chest and fucking exploded him with the ship's power supply.
You sound like chaotic evil MacGyver.
I'm actually not a bad guy. I'm actually supposed to be like relatively neutral or good.
I swear I'm not evil! Okay,
hey,
maybe that was a little bit evil.
To be fair, that was a Trandoshan who was trying to kill me.
Yeah, it's a dirty Trandoshan.
Dirty lizard men.
Hey, look, Trandoshans don't count.
Yeah, no, they regenerate, it's fine.
They don't have rights.
They'll just grow back like everything else. Fucking Christ.
Star
Hey,
Wars
baby, you a fire snake?
Oh, no.
No.
Well, last time on Lostrana, after finally invading Jotunheim and continuing the battle straight up to the grand throne of Amon, you met the greater deity, Stronmos, the son of Amon, and god of storm and cloud giants. After annoying him enough to finally commit to actual combat amongst you after you were fighting and killing off the rest of his bodyguards as he sat upon the throne, he pulled you to the Grand Gardens, which we are now about to commence the fight as you face off against Stormos's massive size and power in what is equivalently a fair fight between you and him in Jotunheim's Great Gardens. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Can we replace the music with just screaming?
I knew that would happen. That's a double natural 1 initiative. That's
you have
cursed.
advantage?
Yeah, I do. It's 2 natural ones.
Confirmed cursed.
Oh, it is.
Session 17!
What the hell?
17!
For the first time in like recorded history, people are rolling
17.
higher than me. Oh my god. All the
Team
7.
17,
Never
baby.
happened.
17 boys.
17's supposed to be lucky, right? Right?
Yeah, lucky number
I mean, there's still 3
17.
sevens. Just interrupted by a whole bunch of 1.
777.
Look, it's fine. You all get to go after the head kills you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Music is great, by the way.
I do not like that each limb gets a turn. That does not bode well for our longevity.
Well, Fearic being the very fearless, big bald man that he is,
God, he is.
he's gonna
Massive
actually
chest.
immediately start flying the 160-foot trek up towards Stromos' head.
He's just immediately like, fuck it, let's go.
And Twitch. What?
Nothing.
I might have accidentally clicked you for a moment.
Yes, let's do this.
God. Let's see. Going out to this. The Eye of the Storm will initiate, in which hurricane winds will start whirling around the massive garden, and rain will start falling down as you can see lightning arcs start shooting through the clouds.
I don't like that.
At this point, he will actually start doing his action now that he's invoking his power. Which is he raises up his massive titanic lightning blade. You will all have to make me a Constitution saving throw as he invokes the Rite of Lightning, and the rolling thunder echoes and cracks across the land, almost in a deafening fashion as you feel the boom shake through your core.
Oof.
DC 21 con save.
Hey,
They're all range by +6, yeah.
+6.
Except
So just tell Arthur Miller.
And only half damaged.
I missed my lightning resistant armor.
This is a magical effect, right?
For this, would not be. This is
Not
just
magical?
No, this is just the might of Mon's voice.
Oh, he shouted at us.
Yeah, he Dova King'd you.
He's so strong that he has a... Jeez.
So,
Ouch.
those who made the DC 21 con save will take half, so 45, and others who failed will take 91 damage.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes, I see.
Looking good, Millerin.
Bradimir.
Oh, fudge.
I will immediately Mask Your Wounds that. $19.
It's the equivalent of putting a band-aid on it.
Is that better?
Hey, my ears are bleeding slightly less.
You guys feel better?
Ow.
Wait, we all got that time?
It's okay. I now
yeah.
only have minor permanent hearing damage.
Yeah, that's for all of us.
But
Shiny.
let me double check on Virix con save, which I almost forgot that.
Yeah.
He'll make it, but he'll still take half.
Why couldn't it be a dex save? This is the
Not all
anti-bird.
rolled at dex.
Alright, will that be all, Bradimir?
I'm gonna move next to Valis, because I know
Oh, wait.
he makes the aura.
You were already in Mauer.
Yeah, but I assume you're going to move forward.
Oh yeah, you can't make the concentration save.
Oh, fuck no, I can't.
Alrighty,
No way.
Milliran.
Remember that time I gave Brett a whole bunch of shit for running away from the dragon?
You're running away.
Yeah, no, I'm not standing next to this fucker.
Smart.
Do you remember what happened when I ran away from the dragon?
It chased you down.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm still doing it.
Alright.
Unfortunately, most of my things still require me to be within a certain range to be of use. So, honestly, there's probably not much point in running away. Because if I think about it, I still need to be within like 100 feet, and that's like here.
God,
That
that's
is a
nothing.
light stretch for this man.
100 feet is nothing. Holy
He
shit.
could still drop his nutsack on you from that distance.
Those are bold words for somebody in nutsack dropping just.
Exactly.
Hold my balls for a
The
second.
target being up in the air
Oh no! A big button that just says a nut.
means.
No.
Do I have something again? Oh, after what just happened, I'm not doing. Oh, hang on. What is that set to? 30.
Just unleashes his bladder as an attack.
Once that's gone.
Well, no, all of us can breathe water. We'll just breathe the piss. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'd rather die.
I'm pretty sure I would rather die from that.
Hey, we're the only ones here. We can write history however we want.
You can never mention this.
Okay, he unleashed a
Alright,
downfall
for
from
now-
the clouds. And not his
Level
flutter.
4 slot to just see what happens.
The clouds that surround his nuts.
When he pisses, he creates a storm system.
Anyone feel an updraft? He farts.
I will alchemize Cone of Cold into acid
Good choice.
and
Spray down his legs a little.
yeah.
Right on the kneecap.
Yeah, so I should use the lightning bow in the sky, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, hell's
Yeah, overcharge him and make him roll like the best.
like the castle.
Alrighty, so he'll take half of that. Oh my god. Alright. Will that be all, Millie?
Yeah, for now.
Niski.
So do we have to hit the token or just really just swing? Because he's so much of the map.
Choose a spot. Currently, you have access to his legs.
I mean,
Just hack at that toe.
I'm gonna jump in his toes, I
Off
guess.
the toenail! Give him a fucking pedicure.
I don't even have to get any closer. That's Boop.
That's gonna hit.
Good. I just want to use fire damage. I don't know why I just rolled. Ha!
Oof.
One of those are definitely missing.
Yep. We're going for fire damage, God.
Alright.
And that's my turn, because I can't do anything else.
Alrighty.
And smack purple.
So. Alright. So, especially swinging his hand down fast towards you, Misky, in response to you
Yeah.
hacking at his leg. Rather painfully.
Yeah.
He's going to do a slime attack, which will catch Valis in this one as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, 32 to hit you, and to
Who's
Valis,
Okay, yeah.
31.
Fuck.
Miss. 58.
Yeah, I can't protect myself from that.
So 58 damage.
Did it perfectly.
Yeah. So 58 damage to each of you, and he chooses to pick up Misky.
oh,
What?
bye.
She's dead.
Which at this current point in time, you are restrained. Consider helpless until you are broken free, or you yourself break yourself free.
Huh. I went into that arm. I thought I'd go on the other arm.
It's the left arm.
Don't think about it.
I'm just looking at the tokens for what's just happened. Yeah.
Don't worry.
That's fine.
Iron Stride.
Well,
Misky is now 90 feet up.
Oh, fuck.
I can't get there in a single turn if I wanted to.
Aw.
But Viric's got huge testicles, so we gotta show him our huge testicles as well. We follow Viric up with 120 feet of flight speed.
Alright. As you start getting right up there next to him. Quickly! We must go for his head! Now!
We must distract him so he does not hurt our allies as much.
Valis.
I had this whole line written down for what I was going to say when I channeled Divinity, but I feel like he's so big that I don't need channel Divinity. How close do I need to get? Oh, that'll be out of range of Tower.
Go first left, like
If I go here,
No, the
like
other
10 feet. Not really. Yeah, let's go back.
I mean, you don't have to keep me in your aura. You do you.
Aura. No,
Hold on.
like step from me.
I'm like 2 sizes bigger than you. That's legal, right?
Yes.
It is legal. You can't pass over it like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him. Can't do much else.
Alright.
Feel like any of my smites will be pretty useless because he'll be resistant to every.
The radiant.
No, to like the blinding and the fucking fear and the knockback.
Well, yeah.
Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Okay.
There we are.
Fire damage. No, cold damage. Because lightning is hot. I don't know. That's my thoughts.
Makes sense.
Bonus action. do nothing.
Alright.
Excellent choice.
Actually, fuck it. I'll Shield of Faith myself again. He does do the hand.
Alrighty. Let's see. Well, since everyone's still kind of squared up in front of him, Stonemus is just gonna stride a few. At this point, you could, Virik and Iron Stride, especially being up so far, you actually feel the wind pressure change as his chest starts coming straight at you.
Just gonna chest bump you.
As, at the same time, everyone still on the ground needs to make me a dexterity saving throw, along with Virik and Iron Stride. Virik and Iron Stride, your DCs are not so high, but Stromos is now trying to walk on you.
I
Bad.
think I win.
You know what? I appreciate that he picked me up for this. My dex is horrible.
And then, obviously, DC is 21 for the Mighty Tread.
I barely
Brad.
made that. No. Does this count as movement? Because technically, if he moves away from me, it's no movement.
He's basically stepping over you to the other side. Well, not over you. More just focus stomping on you and then turning around.
He's trying to kill some ants on his sidewalk.
Yeah, but what if the ant has sentinel? There's no size limit.
So, those who succeeded do not take damage. Those who failed take 46 bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
So you are
I'm
shredded.
so glad I'm so close to Valus.
As you are shredded underneath the path of Stromos.
Just got stepped on.
I wonder if I can make the 23 save. Alright.
And also, those who are shredded are prone.
Sure.
Well, dodging out of the way of the foot, noticing that Miski is now currently being taken away. I'll shoot at his arm holding Miski, sure.
Alrighty.
Let's see. For the first time this entire campaign, I'm going to use a different part of the Conclave Limb attack ability. This is the first time it's ever been useful.
No one has ever done that before.
So as a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark. First time in a while. I'll pull out the poison bolts, even though I know it won't do anything. He's probably immune to poison, but I'll... And then I'm going to shoot at the hand holding Miski with the crossbow.
Alrighty.
1, 2.
Both definitely hit.
Okay. Well, I shouldn't have included the poison in that calculation. That is my bad. I'll roll it separately so you can
That's a
actually just
lot of
detract
ones.
it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez, that is a lot of one.
I'll roll it separately so you can detract it from both rolls because I shouldn't have included it. That's my bad. There's the poison for both rolls. You can detract it from the added damage. If he's immune to poison by any chance. And then for the other part of the attack, it's an arm hit, so he has disadvantage on the next strength check he makes before the end of its next turn, which I think that might not actually work, but you know, I tried.
Alright. So, he looks rather miffed after all this. And you do see that even though he's bleeding, he seems to be bleeding blue. That is extremely conductive, as you see lightning actually sparking from the blood that
jeez.
pours forth from his veins.
Oh, motherfucker.
Miski just like, oh, fuck!
Chief, that's a Covenant enforcer.
Alright.
Then I guess I'll move on over to here arbitrarily, because I feel like it. I am now done.
Alrighty. The Primordial Titan Blade.
No! This is me screaming. I'll put on the screaming icon.
Yeah, remember earlier when we said, I can't believe Valis died first? I'm ready.
Alrighty.
He's just about to like jam the blade into you while you're underneath this.
Oh no!
I probably should have moved so he'd swing at me separately.
Eric, Iron Stride, Vladimir, Valis, Telrath, and Millie. Alright, so 26 hit Eric will hit, 23 towards Iron Stride will not as it glazes his armor, and 19 towards Vladimir. I don't think that hits you.
That does miss. Yes, I've
There we
upgraded
go.
my.
Hey.
A 26 to Valis.
Nuts.
Good. Well, actually, hold on. I need to do one more because you're
No,
prone.
it doesn't. I have
I am
22
also
AC.
prone.
Well then... Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. Alright. Well then it turns into 34 to hit Valis and 26 to hit Vladimir.
Oh yeah, the 26 already hit. I was kidding.
Does
That's
that-
22.
Does Sanctuary do anything?
Against him, no.
Yeah, okay.
Gods have no power over another greater deity. They can block them out, but you are literally in his domain.
That makes sense.
Alright, and then 20 to hit Telrath and another 34 to hit
Miss.
Millerin. Obviously, the 34 is going to hit Millerin.
Nah, that misses, eh? Cause you know, I have like 50 AC.
Damn.
So, thankfully, this gets reduced to half because it's a special cleave attack because he's attacking all of you in front of him.
Oh, okay.
How wide is this blade? He's hitting at a really weird angle.
It is massive.
It's thick like
Alright,
him.
So it gets reduced to 41 damage to each of you who
Yeah.
got struck.
Vladimir's not looking too good.
Millerin looks worse.
Yeah.
Us little people.
Oh, guess what happens next?
Oh, the storm thing, yeah. Oof.
Now Vyric's coming up, so you better get this party started.
Alrighty. So Virik is gonna have to make a check to get through the storm winds. I'm gonna have to make his good old athletics check to beat Stormos' hurricane. With an 18, he will not. As he actually dashes towards the head, he will actually be pushed away by the protective storm that he maintains. So, back over to the head. Lucky you.
Lucky her.
So, let's see. That.
He's gonna bite Mesky now since he didn't recharge his power.
He's like, ooh, you a snack.
Oh, girl, you a snack.
Maintaining the eye of the storm. Let's see.
God damn. I want to be a lollipop.
Well, let's see. It's an impact point, so 10 feet, and since everyone's so kindly fucking
No.
huddled up together,
Fuck.
Just putting the X on yourself preemptively.
one of the eyes will make their way towards the Brandaberry Valis and Telrath spot, and where you see an enormous lightning bolt rages down from the sky and strikes in the middle electrocuting each of you. Go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws. 21 DC.
It's not so. I failed by 1.
Does this include us in the sky?
Nope, just them. It's impacting the ground. So 1 in localized area for 29 lightning damage.
Oh, jeez.
Is that all you had left?
1-5.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you and me both.
Nice. Hey, you wanna leave?
I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.
Radomir.
Well, stand up. God.
We flooded that room. Well, Misky flooded that.
Oh, I summoned in water with him.
Yeah.
You did.
You gave him the magic carpet to ride in.
Somehow I don't know if that's gonna work here because it's fucking gardens. That's not an enclosed space. The water will eventually disperse and him flap on the ground like a fish.
Well, I mean, you know, he is a god. I assume he can hold water close. Kind of be like a fishbowl.
Radomir shuffles away.
Yeah, I've decided
No,
that
I feel
being
pretty
the-
good about Baelis.
Being the stomp zone is not worth.
Alright.
I'll cast heal on myself.
Alrighty.
That's all.
Millerin.
Well, for now, I'm going to make use of my prodigious inspiration to change one of my spells. Don't need that. Do need that. I'm going to just back up a little bit. And I cast Blink.
Alrighty.
Which will be the end of my turn. So
Misky.
let's hope this works. Nope, I'm still here.
Alright. Assuming you are going to fight and try and break free.
Sorry, I'm giggling at the blinker comment. Yes? I know, it's a toss-up between trying to break free of his hand or seeing if Leviathan can come and help. Or seeing if Leviathan can help while I'm trying to break free. Let's do that! Got to break free.
And she prayed.
Alright, so praying to Leviathan.
Yeah.
Bring in your boy.
And I got this pray.
Please, Leviathan. We're in a wide open space. I don't think we're gonna...
Thank God you did.
Thank God I would.
Forgive the token for now. As the embodiment of Leviathan bursts forth.
Ew. I like this pic.
And he actually does break you free from the grip of the hand, and will actually sit you down on the ground, joining
Aw.
in your initiative. So he's going to be underneath yours.
He's so small.
It's because this guy's so big.
Oh yeah, we're all so big. I'm like, oh, you said you're a size bigger than me. This seems wrong. Wait a second.
Yeah, you're absolutely huge right now.
You are fucking chunky right now.
Like,
Look, call me thick or nothing.
call me thick or nothing at all.
Girl.
So you'll actually hear in the back of your mind, this is a dangerous place to be. We should not be here. Obviously with that, he'll go to attack Stronmus, even though obviously he himself is actually terrified at this prospect. Water swirling, just surging up, still building up from the gardens as he controls his primordial avatar at this point. He'll make 2 slam attacks.
Where's Boreas?
He was left behind to fight the ancient wind dragon.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. That's probably a good idea. That's probably good.
No one really wants a wind dragon fucking rolling up on their party out of nowhere. Alrighty. Left hand is actually going to come over to the right hand and meet bottom pommel grip on 2-hand weapon now.
Oh,
Iron Stride.
Should have left me in the hand.
come up. And I grab Virik on my way. And I'm gonna pull him along as well. We go together. Just dash straight up as I try to get through Windbane.
He's actually going to help you with his Wind Vein sword and trying to break the veil enough so you get advantage on this. Oh, you get straight up to Stronmus' face.
Hook Jen the sword up his nose.
We come for the throne, and we will never leave.
You keep your eyes up here, God.
Very well.
I'm still standing, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, wait. To get his attention further. Sorry, I should have put that into perspective. Get his attention further. Slap. It just gently caresses his cheek to get his attention.
Just what?
This little...
Oh, dude, I never got that itch before. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now give me the throne.
Sorry, Valis' turn.
Well,
Pain.
sort of want to do some damage, but I'm sort of gonna die this turn. I stand up. Well, Court, if there's any to prove your title of Stormlord, now's the chance. I think about casting Channel Divinity, but realize that would be my entire action, so I just hit the fucking light.
Alright.
See you guys on the other side. XD.
XD.
Alrighty, 24 and 23 will hit.
Oof.
The big
You need to do with some more confidence, buddy.
I think I should probably stand further away from everybody to avoid collateral damage.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
So I'm gonna... Sorry about not getting my aura anymore, guys. I'm gonna go 30 feet this way.
That's all.
The aura's still in it.
Go get his Achilles heel.
It's his only weak point.
to Rathian.
Josh, as much as I don't want to give the giant man extra turns, I think you skipped one of his body parts.
Oh yeah, there's one at 10.
Legs.
Yeah, you skipped the
That's
one
right.
at 10.
Well,
This is his foot.
he's gonna focus stomp Leviathan for breaking his grip.
Haha, he's made of water though.
You leave
Then
my
don't do
whale
anything.
alone. I'll get you your own damn fish for winning at a carnival. Let's become best friends, and then I'll kill you in your sleep.
I'm hungry now.
No. Leave my
Flush
whale
him
alone.
out. He steps on Leviathan, he just makes like a squeaky noise, like.
So as he, even though
He
he
slips.
steps on Leviathan, gets how Leviathan's form, though part of it got crushed, still maintains the avatar quite easily. Alright. Telrath.
Okay. So, important question before I start to do this. Can I break through the storm barrier using anything related to Dex, or is it 100% a strength game?
Strength game. You're fighting against
Okay.
the god of hurricanes.
Alright. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Don't worry, we're in his face. We're gonna get his attention.
No, I meant everybody else. I'll use my action to turn into a golden dragon and dash straight up.
God.
Oh, fuck.
Telrath turns into full Goldie Boy. Starts ascending towards Thros.
How fast is the gold dragon?
80 feet, so 160 feet, if I recall.
Yeah.
So go
So
ahead
I'll
and
go up
make
160 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and make me the strength check now. Because you'd be able to get to his face if you could get past the wind barrier.
Okay. Just double checking everything's on. Okay.
Alright, so you would actually be pushed up, following really quickly up behind Iron Stride and Virik, with the one cut through the wind that he managed to make just enough. You're up there with them.
Oh, I made it.
And then the blade, now two-handing the Titan blade. Let's see. Yeah, well, especially since Iron Stride is the one who demanded the attention.
Yeah, I brought this on myself. He like slaps himself in the face with the sword in the process. I call that a win.
29 to hit you, Iron Stride.
That hits me by 1 point. Damn.
This is going to be full damage because it's not the cleave special.
It's fine. It's fine.
And since it's two-handed, just double checking. Yep. Brings it crushing down onto your body. 112 lightning damage.
I
Oh,
take it
God.
at face value.
Yep, that's the bonus for two-handing it. He gets a flat plus 30 damage. Otherwise, it would be a 14.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. Virik is staying up close to you. I'm at your side, brother. I will not leave. We can take him!
And we will take it down.
He's gonna make his 3 attacks.
Pew pew pew.
Well, the first one will miss, but he'll crit and then get a 27 on the other one. So. A solid 53 damage on Stromos' head. And then back over to his head. Alrighty.
I'm scared, Jim.
Better not get deep fried.
So at this point, once again, the great god of storms will invoke the name of his father, As he cries out, "Amon!" And everyone needs to make me another 21 Constitution saving throw. The voice of thunder rolls across the garden.
I'm very good at
Years.
this.
Oh, that's very sad.
Uh oh.
That's not bad. There's a lot of ones in there too. A lot of 8s as well.
Negative 4.
81 thunder damage.
Halved on a success?
Have on a success, correct.
Alright.
The first casualty.
Radimir down.
Oh no.
I'm the other one, actually.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yep.
Save!
Save me!
Oh fuck.
Oh, God, oh fuck.
Radimir.
I will of course cast healing. At 7th level for 80 hit point.
God damn.
My bonus action, I will inspire her with my last inspiration as well.
Ding ding. Miller.
Say, Grandeo!
Oh, you're awake.
Red runs.
Thankfully, Stronos' focus is on the 3 up
I
close.
skipped on my carpet.
Yeah, half movement, stand up.
Fucking out of here.
Take a few steps. And you know what? Minor annoyance. I will use my action to summon some fire elementals. I will torch his little feet.
His little feety.
Hot foot.
Give him the ouch.
The other fire elemental is just like sitting there like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you put me next to Leviathan? Rude.
Rude.
Oh, he's got to burn the other foot.
Hey Leviathan, can I have your autograph? Big fan.
And secretly, he's the one Leviathan fan. He's like, I wish I was born a water primordial.
Oh, buddy.
I'm an equal opportunity arsonist.
Arsonist.
Arsenic assist.
Alrighty. Will that be all?
Yeah, hang on.
Could have been roasting his toes earlier with a fucking bonus action fire breath.
Yeah, I could have been, but it's 15 feet, and that requires me to go all the way up to him.
Yeah. You burn some big toes.
I'd rather be further away. It does no damage.
Alright.
Alright, I think I'm meant to roll for their initiative, so I'll put them on this guy with the pink dot.
Yeah.
And there you go on 20.
Alrighty. Assuming that will be all.
Yeah.
Misky.
I continue to chop at his foot.
Chop toes.
Bring the pain!
God. Well, the 18 will miss, but everything else hits.
Get him with the fake out, fake out.
Yeah, we'll stay here. I mean, there's nothing else I can do.
Alrighty. Leviathan. As he continues to sail in the Alrighty. Left arm of Amon. No, not Amon. Fucking Stromos. I keep saying Amon too much. Too many goddamn gods in this.
Next to us, yeah.
Alrighty. With that, he's gonna take a fucking slam attack towards the gold dragon with the left.
That's fair enough.
34 to hit, so yes.
Yeah, that'll hit.
68 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled and restrained.
Oh, is he not holding onto his sword anymore?
Nope, he released it so he can grab onto you and make you his stress reliever.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm good at that.
Been demoted to squeaky toy.
He no longer has Nisky that squeaks as a stress reliever, so now you are it.
Sorry.
Iron Stride, you're in the eye of the hurricane.
Okay, first order of business, I get 10 health back. Second order of business, I second the wind. That's some good hit. Third order of business, I prepare to slap his stupid nose in. Bang, bang, bang.
They all hit.
Smack! 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 Oh, you know, just for shits and gigs, that last one is going to be to the DC 18 strength save on his nose, or it gets pushed into his brain.
Alright. He is looking
Oh, you know,
fucking hurt.
we're already here, so hey, fucking, you know what? Action surge. We'll get an action surge in. Yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
Bam.
They all hit.
You're just gonna fucking kill him.
Go for the eyes. I go for the eyes.
God, so especially as you crush down onto his nose, breaking it and everything, and then immediately continue assailing him. He finally stutters and lets go Telerathanol. How do you want to do this?
Are you shitting me?
What?
His head was the weak spot.
I found his weak spot. It was the nose.
Oh, you already said that you wanted to do it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You know, we're going with what I said.
Don't wait, I'm putting the voice mod off for this one. Okay. Straight up, the first 3 barrages are into his nose, crack through the side, and the another 2 that follow it up to smash his nose back up into his skull. And as he's reeling from that, I come up.
You are no god. I will take your place.
And I'm gonna fly straight through his goddamn eye and straight into his brain. Let's kill him. Just start ripping and tearing.
So at that, you see the massive primordial blade fall down and strike into the dirt. Blood starts geysering out of Stromos' face. At this point, all of you are slightly afraid as he's stomping around now and slowly starts plummeting from his high up 160-foot giant godlike might straight down into the ground.
Oh my god.
giant stride will emerge from the skull, holding the eyeball up victoriously.
So that you do see that his body actually does shrink down to that of a normal storm giant. You are holding the still massive eye, the avatar of Stromos. Twitch at this point, especially now that combat is complete.
Sorry.
You actually see that in parts of the garden where most of it was soaking wet, washed down by rain, struck by lightning, the various trees that were devastated by these attacks. You actually see another giant, one with a flame spear just wreathed in golden light, and hair flowing that of the most beautiful soft embers. She looks to you and then looks to her brother.
Oops.
And she doesn't say anything else to you other than, you've proven the right to earn the throne.
If she's not hostile and that's all she said, I'll give her like a slight bow.
For those of you who are unsure, you could roll a religion check if you like, or a history check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
I'm not even gonna bother. Millie's too busy inspecting this sword.
Alright.
Of course.
Titanic in size.
Yeah, well, she can't take it with her, so she has to look at it here and now.
Oh no, yeah, there's no way you'd be able to take a 140-foot fucking primordial blade of light.
Exactly.
It's probably made out of
Wow.
some seriously heavy shit.
Nobody knows.
Well, nobody's truly sure which goddess this is, but judging by her looks, the deepened ashy skin with the soft embers underneath to give almost a beautiful golden glow, and the deep black armor, though the flame spear wreathed in almost golden light, and the flowing red ember hair, the most assumption that you can assume is that this would be the goddess of the fire giants. At this point, you could see her go to her brother, and even in his massive size, still bring him down to something that she herself can lift, and softly picks him up with relative ease, and a very soft look in her eyes. Seems very saddened that her brother had gone to such lengths as this, defending the throne of a father that had abandoned them. And with one last look to the rest of you, I have no ill will. But be wise, those who have served in Jotunheim for years will not accept you right away, and you will have to defend it vehemently. With that, she'll walk away, and you'll see a soft glow before she disappears back to her own domain. And you all, in a blink, are in the empty throne room. The throne of Amon.
It was a Genjutsu the whole time.
Wow.
Where the fuck am I?
There.
Stuff is still loading.
Yeah, it took a while.
Ah.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Bye, Leviathan.
Alright,
Thank you.
let me go grab that boy.
Like, you chill in the garden, you deserve it.
Is anyone dead?
The sound off.
Almost.
What the fuck am I? 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 What the
But no, we all live. So,
It is good we ended that quickly.
That wasn't at all as I was expecting.
It definitely ended faster than I.
oh no.
Really? Where did Millie go?
I don't
She will
sense
be
her.
remembered.
I think Amon got her. Well, we should continue to live on, despite our loss. Actually, wait. What am I even saying? Millie, are you in here somewhere?
This is going to get really annoying, isn't it?
Oh, you're back.
I can't.
Don't worry, it should only last about.
Stupid magic.
I think she's done this for a while.
The berserkers walk up.
Great job, all of you. Sorry for making you run forever.
It was worth it! Are you kidding me?
Thanks, bud.
Well, I'm glad you thought so. You're dismissed now.
To the meat hall! We have new stories to tell our brothers!
Start killing each other to get...
Oh god. And the lost one's just like, kill me, please.
It's like some mutually assured destruction samurai duel. They both aim at each other's necks and swing at the same time.
They just form a circle and chop each other's heads off sequentially.
That's way cooler than just dismissing that. So,
Before
what's
you
next?
The seat of Amon.
I believe Ironstride has a throne to sit on. Is that how it works?
We do what we set out to do. I'm gonna start walking up to that throny boy.
You want me to fix you first, Ironstride?
That might be best, yes. I appreciate it.
Okay, then we'll pop the last... Probably the last healing spirit that we'll get to cast of the original version. Goodbye, healing spirit. You were a pro.
The final days of the healing spirit.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody who wants to participate heals for this much.
Hells yeah, I'll take it.
Goodbye, healing spirit. You were a great spell.
Alright.
Wish me luck.
Well, I mean... I don't even know how we're gonna get out of here.
I think the portal should still be open, should it not?
You hear Leviathan chime in. The portal will remain open until we go back through. After Tartarus will continue to try and mend the rift.
Well, that's relieving.
Alright then. Time to do what we set out for. If something goes wrong, please look after the others for me.
You can always count on me, Ironstride.
You were all the best family I could have found. Thank you for everything. And with that, I take a step.
So you step forth towards the throne of Amon.
Yes.
Feel the light of Jotunheim start to fill you with power. You start to understand the reason why Stromos fought. Hear even some of the prayers that are offered up to the throne from some of the giants. Realize that the reason why God was protecting this is that it in itself is a mantle of godhood. One that needs to be protected, used wisely. So it feels the very essence of your body. You can actually feel your own physical form matching to that of the throne.
Big boy.
At this point, you all see Ironstride actually start to glow softly with the golden light, the same of this room that fills from the orbs and pillars, siphoning into the grand throne of Amon. Ironstride, you start to feel and realize that even though it would still require an immense amount of effort and protection, even if you were flesh and bone again, even if you were willing to turn to that again with this kind of power, you yourself would still be immortal so long as you held power over this throne.
I am what my family created me to be. I will not be changed. But I am Yorickson, and I shall use the power of this throne for something far greater. I will make these fix what they have done. They will become better.
With that, you see Varric look to you and the rest of the group. I'm not one for words. What? Hail to the new king. And don't let Millie mutilate my body too badly. Goodbye, brother. And before any of you could say anything else, he actually drives his own blade straight through over his heart.
Oh.
At that point, you actually hear the shatter of his soul cage that he'd referenced. Before his body falls completely limp to the floor. Just a small, soft smile on his face as he finally closes his eyes for good.
I'm sure you want me to send your friends, Reckoner, Adel.
Is Millie actually just dissecting him right now?
I pull out one of the large cloths I keep in my bag for doing like cloaks and stuff. Put it over him.
One of those magic tricks where we pull the cloth off and he's gone.
Yeah, straight into my pocket dimension.
There's a portable hole the whole time.
I hope that we meet again one day, brother. And yes, Valus, I suppose they should see this. Thank you.
We'll start wandering off to go find
The crew.
everyone else. So is Rexiel, all the robot boys.
Hells yeah. While you're doing that, Misky gonna fucking jump the thing and go over and give Einstrad a big
Yeah, I'll give you a big fucking hug.
yee.
I'll join in.
Big
Team
group
hug.
Yeah!
Feel my godly
Also,
hug.
but
Hugs!
Okay, I'm a dragon. I can take your strongest hug.
I doubled in size my strength. Fuck!
You've come a long way.
It's strange. I started out with no memories to call my own. And now look where we are.
The
I
only
promise I will do good.
only downside is that you never gained a sense of humor. All those jokes and teaching you shit for nothing.
I did try.
You did.
I'll look after your family while you're gone, Ironstride. Wherever they go.
I really appreciate that. In a way, I guess I will always be looking over you all. I will never forget any of you.
So, at this point, you see the other Warforged entering into the chamber. See your father amongst them, as Valis leads them in.
I'm gonna take a step back so they can actually get up close.
You see, many of them have been damaged only a little bit while holding the back line while you had finished the fight against Stormos and his guard.
Take a step down.
You see
My friends, we have all fought very hard this day, but we accomplished what we set out to do. The giants will no longer be a threat to anyone. And I hope that by doing this, people will see us as more than tools, machines, but lives of our own. We are alive, and I hope that people will recognize.
We'll build the kingdom you spoke of.
I have faith you will all do well. And Reckoner, it is now your time in my place.
She steps forward. Are you sure this is our family?
These are all our family, and they need you.
I will never fail you.
You will have C12 and Junius to advise you, and all the others to support you as well. I have faith. I always have.
With that, your father will actually approach. I never expected my son to become a new ruler of Yonheim, never mind a god. I don't know what
I am still your though, and that will never change. I know that when you and Mother made me the way that I am now, You did so not so that I would destroy, but so that I would protect. And I feel by doing this I'm honoring that.
Done so much more this day. You've brought what seems to be a good, lasting option of peace. Something far more than I have had even hoped to imagine.
I do not know how long I will have to stay here. But one day I will see you again. I will see all of you again.
Promise we'll be around for whenever you decide to visit.
I hope that is the case. All of you will be welcome in the kingdom that my...
I guess I'll have to think of what to tell your mother.
That might be difficult.
A little bit.
I can just use Al-Hashim to take you guys to visit.
You will always be welcome here as well.
Then I'll have to keep you close by, Delrath.
So now what will you all do?
Live.
Well, go home. Oh wait, I've already done that.
Thanks to you staying here, we should be able to do that for a long time.
I hope the actions that have been done here today will bring you all for as long as you may live.
So, does this make you go to Lightning now?
I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is it gives me a great response.
I think Valus, that what it makes him is just truly the leader of the giants.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, now their lightning god's gone, does he get the same powers? Probably not.
You'll have to.
Now, that's an interesting thing. I have to try one thing. Can I shrink myself down to the same size as Adel?
You do.
I give my dad a big...
He gives you the tightest hug in a very strange sense. Aside from the normal feeling. Especially with all your new powers that you're not quite used to yet. Almost feels like if you had a normal body. You feel the warmth of his hug.
I didn't want to leave you with one last hope.
I don't think a father could ever be more proud in his life.
And that's all I've ever wanted. For you both to be proud of what you...
Your mother would be extraordinarily proud. And a little mad at me for not bringing you home. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Who knows? Maybe I can even send messengers to talk with you.
I hope so.
And I also give Reckoner a big hug.
She'll actually return it even tighter.
It may sound a bit vain, but it's possible that I could even hear your prayers. So if you ever need guidance, maybe whisper my name.
I will never forget it, Yorkson.
And with that, I will shift back to my size for the throne. I guess you all have families to get back to now, then?
I can wait a little bit. You got some drinks in that hole of yours, Telrath?
Only the finest and literally everything we own.
Wait, do you have the table in your bag that gives you anything you want on it?
Yeah. I'm the captain. The table stays in my bag.
Oh yeah, the ship broke. You have to take it up somehow.
I'm not gonna leave those dudes with my only food table.
Fair point.
The tragic loss of the food table turned my heart to stone.
So one last celebration before leaving.
I would like that.
So obviously we have the time to celebrate. You could sense the other giants that are near, but dare not approach the throne for the time. Especially with the Colossus still there and fully active.
Yep.
Yeah, the Warforged is still out there killing people back at the...
Yeah, it's true, you do have one colossal boy who's fucking rampaging through the hill giant sector.
What the fuck is his body count?
Probably somewhere in the 200s.
Because he's wielding like a legendary hammer and he's insane. He's adamantine plate. He's a baller.
Yeah, he's gonna be the New Kingdom's protector. Like, you know, in the Atlantis movie with those big guys that form the shield? He's like that.
He'll be at the front
yes.
gates all the time.
Basically.
At that, Leviathan will turn to you, Misky. I look forward to your return to your kingdom.
I'll look forward to coming home.
At that, you'll slowly sink back through the rifts. Back to Lostrana.
During the little party get together. I already sword to Telrath. I will go up to Miski and give her the old Gagron Warfront banner that I always wore. Just a little something to remember me by.
Iron Strike. I'm gonna miss you, and you're gonna be so mad at me.
I'm not sure why I would be mad, but I will miss you.
I have big news. News so big you wouldn't have let me come with.
That is concerning.
Erickson. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be your mom. I'm gonna be your mommy. Please don't smite me.
Well, I would be mad at you, yes. You did come out safe, and that is what matters. I'm mostly mad that I won't be able to see the kid.
They're gonna know all about it.
You're going to have one wonderful family.
I still can't believe that. I honestly don't. I feel like I don't know what to do. Gone from sailing every day and being a bloody pirate to whatever we are now, to actually being a queen.
This was not the destiny I expected of myself either. But what you should is enjoy what you have now. And I will make sure that every day of their lives will be peaceful.
She's gonna hug you again.
I'ma hug you back.
I'm fucking crying.
Don't worry, I got tears in my eyes too, bitch. It's a feels episode.
It is. This music isn't helping.
Yeah, but it's perfect.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful and on point. And I'm gonna go wash my face.
While everyone's talking, I'm gonna go pull aside with Reckon. You know, if you ask, he'll probably let you stay. Someone that lives as long as him is bound to get lonely eventually.
I will consider it when the time comes. I'll speak his name and ask to join him. For now, there are still many others that need to be freed. They need a safe haven.
Yeah, we still do have some capital cities to raise.
I'm good. I'm back. I'm back.
Though I would imagine the other two not be leaving with me. At this point, you see A3 and A4 approach the Iron Stride.
I'll shrink down to their size. to give them a respectful conversation.
Yeah. So. We're not leaving her brother again.
You wish to stay?
We wish to stay to serve in your new kingdom. And to be with the one who taught us freedom.
And this is a choice you both can.
It is.
In that case, I would be honored to have you all by my side.
I am no longer A3. I decided my name is Bailey.
Bailey.
And I am Otmund.
That's gonna be my code. Otmund?
Otmund.
Otmund. Then, Otmund and Bailey. You will both be my brothers here. My champions.
We will protect you with all our might.
And I, in turn, will do my best to protect. I'm gonna give them a hug. There's some good shit. There's some good shit. Fuck.
I give you a big hug in return. Meanwhile, Axial's sitting there trying to pull Marin over, like, come on, we gotta go celebrate too.
You can if you want, Rax.
I'll say bye for you then.
I got 16 passive perception. I'll notice that Millirin's being a little bitch. I'll say, what's Brad doing?
Brad is writing stuff.
Oh.
The great legacy.
He
and
finally
this
being a bard.
Yeah, I remembered I'm a bard. I should probably make a tale about
A
it.
huge tail.
It's gonna make the world's most famous book.
Everybody shall know your name.
Rexiel's gonna squeeze through and give Ironstride a big hug.
Oh, you know what? I'll go up to a similar size to Rexiel to make sure the hug's pretty mutual.
Oh.
Everyone's suddenly, oh my god! The big hug. The extra big hug.
Big hug. You've come a long way, Rexy, from the time I handled you as a small lizard.
You've gained a lot more personality.
We have both grown.
Maybe after 100 years I'll come visit too.
I would like that.
But first I gotta
You
get my
always
bag off the ground.
That will be interesting to see.
Also, Millirin says goodbye, even though she's being a grump.
I'm not. Please
Yeah.
don't take offense by my current attitude, Ironstride.
Take a step up and I just shrink back down.
I am very happy for you.
But is something wrong?
Well, yeah, this is not the end for me. You might be satisfied, but I still have another god to deal with. I'm terrified. Could barely even touch this one, and I don't know if all of my preparation would be enough.
You know that I would protect you, right? If I can. I would do what I could. You have been with us for a very long time. And though we may not have seen eye to eye for some time, that does not make you any less family to me than... I put a hand on your shoulder.
You know, Iron Stride, there was a time when I liked you better when you were just a soulless husk, but that's long past. I'll make it back, okay? No matter what it takes. I think I can find my way here easily. Just don't reform the place too much. I need some familiarity to cast that spell.
Can that spell bring you to people?
It can bring people to me.
And like that, I will hand you my bone dice, which are my personal effect that I since my creation. Just in case.
Thank you.
I'll give Millie a hug, if she accepts it.
I'll hug you back.
And hang on, while we're giving gifts out, I will walk up to Brett.
Oh, hello.
Are you faring well?
I am. I am very happy to... I'm excited at the prospect of reading your epic saga.
Then
Everybody shall know your name. I'll make sure of it.
I really appreciate that, Brett. I'm sorry there were times where I failed to protect you and you lost your life.
Oh, that... No, it's fine.
I'm not sure I will need this anymore, but maybe it would serve you good as well. Yo, I'm gonna give you that dancing greatsword, pal.
Fish, I can't lift that.
You don't
Just
need to.
tune, and then it fights for
It's
you.
also 6 pounds, which is really weird.
It's pretty light for a great sword.
Right?
Makes sense. Metal tang, not gonna be that heavy.
I mean, also, like, you know, it's meant to, like, fly through the air on magic. You probably want to make it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This might help you get out of some trouble you might get into.
God's own gift. I will treasure this greatly. You are a god now, right? Am I supposed to pray to you? I've never been a religious.
I do not expect anyone to pray to me,
Would that be
unless they
weird?
want me to help. A little bit weird, but
Does it give you powers? Is that how it works? Should I pray to you?
I'm not sure.
I'll give it a...
Is that glowing with power as he prays? More! But I do not expect any of you to pray to me. But I will also never expect any of you to need to worship me. You are my family.
This is true, but you're also not immortal anymore.
To be fair, I was never quite mortal anyway. So I guess not much has changed.
Ah. Or maybe just a quick thanks to your name. Every now and then.
I think just remembering me is kind enough.
Oh, and while we're on it, I am also a family man. I will be having children.
I'm very excited for you.
Yes, I will make sure they know who you.
I will, if I can, likely send gifts for you and Misky.
Oh,
Some nice little things for the children to get by.
I cannot begin to fathom what that could be. I'm excited. Don't forget Valis, though.
And Valis, of course.
Yes, yes.
Yes, if we're on the subject of confessions,
Oh no.
me too.
Einstein does that double take.
What?
Did everyone get pregnant while I wasn't looking?
Athel raised his hand. I didn't.
I told you what.
I cannot stress this enough. It is not me.
Just gives that quick look at Brad.
Oh, no. Akorith and well, also that Drake Tor, if you remember her.
I do recall her. That is,
Yes, that's something else for me to consider.
that is interesting.
Very interesting. Help.
I will have to think about how to help.
That's fine. Turns out I'm a bit of a bastard.
Now your kids are.
Well,
Despite your words, you are still a wonderful man.
oh, thank you, Einstein.
And if this is true, Millie, then do not feel afraid to call upon me.
Yes, Millie, who's the lucky man?
Yeah. Man.
You've lost me.
Rest
Fine,
assured,
just
I
find
already
yourself
have
a
something in
hermaphrodite.
mind for dealing with their, father.
Of course.
Oh god.
That doesn't sound comforting, does it?
She banged Drexia.
Resurrection.
Now he has to die.
Silence starts.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't have anything to give Valos. I've kind of given out everything. You know, I can give him a hug.
Don't take a hug.
Oh boy.
You don't owe me anything, Einstrad. I don't need gifts.
But nevertheless, you have done a lot as well for us.
Honestly, I don't think I've even paid back half of what you guys have done for me.
Consider it that we would, or that you would have done the same for us. And in this instance you have. You risked a lot to be here. And for that I will be eternally grateful.
Since everyone else is saying it, I also have 2 kids.
No, we
I
know.
I know about your children.
It's alright.
Yeah.
If you have any requests, I would hear them.
I mean, say hi to Cord for me if you see him.
Very well. Alright. It's finally Big Daddy time. I'll go up to Papa Adel. And I'll pull out something which I've had with me for a long time now. It's his wax seal that I took.
Where'd you find this?
I found this back where they found me. Near my pod. On the Gagarin Warfront. I held on to it all this time, hoping that and then I did. You can't imagine how happy I was. Even if my tone of voice doesn't show it all that well.
I would imagine it led you to the family then.
I did find the others. I went to Langresh. I saw the children there. And they were happy.
They're never going to believe who we are when we arrive without our old bodies, per se. I have a lot of explaining to do to them.
Make sure you see Alphon as well. He would be ecstatic to see you.
I'm afraid we very well might be able to have family gatherings again.
I'd like to hear about that one day. Better yet, I'd like to be there.
No. If Delrath's around, with the luck of the new friend he's acquired, maybe we could. If that's alright, that is.
Of course. Well, it's probably about time that I do my part.
We'll make way
Hello.
before the rift close.
I don't want you all to get trapped here.
Be sure to take care of the Colossus for us.
I was expecting to send it with you all. I feel it would be a good addition to the kingdom.
True enough. We'll need all the strength we can.
There will be many who will not agree with what we want.
Piece by piece, we'll build up from our new foundations.
We will. I have faith in all of you. And I can even try to send some help.
We'll try not to call on you all the time.
Please. You may feel free to call upon me as much as you like. I will never turn aside my own people.
Lean on me. You're not strong.
Lean on me!
I'll help you carry on.
At this point, the others will start to head to the Colossus to get ready. Rip open the rift one last time so you can pass through before it completely collapses.
Well, Strad, I hope the communicator works across dimensions so we can keep in touch a little bit easier.
I hope so. And I hope you stay alive long enough for me to see you again.
Alashim willing, hopefully I'll be able to last a little bit longer than most of my species.
And should that fail, you could always go to Father. I'm sure he could work something out for you.
Yeah, I'm sure he could. Bye. I'll see you again.
I'll see you all soon.
At this point, you see the rest are waiting if anyone has any other final goodbyes. The Colossus is up and running again.
Oh, also, goodbye, 4 and A3. I hope you two can manage to keep those giants off of Ironstride.
Ottman and Bailey.
Oh, sorry. I was drinking a little bit too much. Orman and Bailey.
We will always keep our brother safe from others. None will take the throne from him.
I hope they'll give up quickly and just accept.
So, upon the slow departure from Jotunheim, from the high thrones, you do see quite a few giants who've stepped aside, been repelled, held back. Many of the forces that are still there slowly falling back with you, and meeting back up at the main rift where you broke through into Jotunheim. With one...
Or if they try to put up a fight, I have like this commanding boom of you stand down.
They definitely respect it. Obviously, none will lift a single weapon, levy any magic towards them. With the Warforged Colossus, one final strike into the rift, sundering it once more. You return to the plain of Lostrana.
Sick.
I did that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Goodbye, Berserkers.
Bye, Berserker.
I'll wander over to Miller. You said you were having some trouble. I assume it's with Bayless.
I mean, would it really be with anyone else?
I don't know how much I can offer, but
What?
if you want me to, I can try and contact Uldir, the angel that he had captured. He might help you.
That could help, yes.
I'll see what I can do.
So, well, as you are going to attempt to call upon Uldir to protect Millerin, or to seek out Batalus and banish him finally.
I was thinking probably not right now, but I would do it eventually.
Eventually.
I'd just see if, we helped him out. Maybe he can help Millerin out in whatever way she...
So,
I don't have any sort of divine intervention or anything, so sort of just be me praying.
So, especially now I'm back in the primordial plane of Lostrana. Obviously, Ricky, Charming Buckley, is helping carry Varric out. What would all of you be doing in a few months at this point now?
Oh boy.
Go ahead and describe
Well,
essentially what you either head off to do or aim to do.
before we leave the rift, since this is where he is, I'd like to try and strike a deal with Tartarus to deal with Batalus.
Alright.
Yeah.
As I understand, none of the other primordials are particularly fond of him because he's a giant cunt.
Gonna go speak with the good old giant turtle and get Tartarus up here again.
Yeah.
Alright. So at that, especially in very slow conversation, almost seems like exhaustive to speak, Zaratan will meld with the earth once more. Once again, you'll see the emerald familiar to the glow of Tartarus' eye, as you see the body reshape once again to speak with you. What is it that you wish to speak?
From my understanding, none of you were particularly fond of Batalus, but you were the only one who could go toe-to-toe with him.
One that has chosen to worship him wishes me to destroy him.
Please. I only worship him so that he doesn't eat me. Of course I want him dead. But I also understand that if I make a pact with you, I'll sever my pact with him. And that will make things a little more complicated than necessary. For starters, he'll know I've already betrayed him.
So you expect me to trust you? Not think this is a trap?
It is a trap. For him. And I can't break my pact with him without revealing our deception. But I'll turn. Raxiel,
Yeah, Mom?
how do you feel about a pact with Tartarus?
I'm allowed to have a pact with one?
If he allows it.
I would not turn away a good-natured being as him. But only if you are sure.
It is my act of good faith to show I am not going to try to betray you, giving you my son.
Very well. With that, Raxiel will step forward with wonder in his eyes. He's seen Misky and you with really cool powers and being able to call cool friends. As he does receive the blessing of Tartarus. Raxiel gains the ability to earth meld and breathe underground, along with summoning earth elementals to his side. When the trap is laid, I will aid you in ending his tyranny and returning him to the Firelands of which he is supposed to be in.
Excellent. I trust that upon that day, once he has been banished, you can sever my connection to him.
With ease when he no longer exists on this plane.
And it's a deal. I will see you when it is done.
Bye, really cool Earth guy. If you're interested in investing, I want to learn.
Raxiel, I don't think he has an interest in banks.
I mean, he's got like banks of sand all over him. Like, doesn't that count?
I don't think so.
That Tartarus will melt back into the earth.
Well, Toreth, you don't seem to be the sort of person that would just settle down.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really know particularly what I'm going to do at this point.
Well, you've got half a ship and a quarter of a crew.
Yeah, I don't really know what the point is in pirating anymore.
Ricky will actually step forward from this. Well, I'm out of business without a boss. And obviously, you would be top on the front of, well, most available pirate lord here.
Man, I really am the most available pirate lord here.
Could definitely show you some business ways amongst Ruby Haven and get you intertwined with other people there. Get some, and she does like air quotes with her fingers, like legal trade amongst the other pirate lords and get you your own haven, possibly.
You know what, Ricky? That doesn't actually sound half bad.
And she'll put her hand out and be like, first me?
I accept.
She'll happily shake your hand. Doubloon Haven would be a good start.
Just go easy on the human trafficking. You know where to find me.
Yeah, I know. We still have the communicators. You can yell at me anytime you want.
Velos will shake his hand and wander off.
Exactly.
Just walks off into the distance on the forbidden
wander
way.
off.
Walks home.
I'd wander off over towards Brad.
He wanders off into traffic and just gets hit.
Everyone forgets he's got a helmet teleportation, so suddenly
Yes, I've got one charge left.
Yeah, I
I was just about to ask you.
That's why I'm wandering over towards Brad.
Take me home, please.
Yeah, let's make sure we're all ready first.
Alrighty. What would the rest of you do?
I've got a list. Does someone else want to go first?
I also have a list. You go first.
My job's pretty straightforward.
I'm gonna start compiling my list.
Alright. So in the months to come, Radomir will create a fantastic and legendary tale of the group's adventures. In this tale, he will greatly exaggerate the victories and bend the truth a little to make the adventure morally good at all times. He will
Perfect.
stretch the deeds of Ironstride, ending with him ultimately doing most of the work and killing the giant god of lightning, and then replacing him on the throne as the new god.
I like it.
And yep, and using Wish, create a simulacrum, and give that clone the job of traveling the land to spread this glorious tale everywhere.
Oh, very cool.
Next on the list to be a kick-ass dad with a Korath and raising their children, while diplomatically sharing some responsibility with the Draketor children.
So, an actual sweet irony. It's triplets with a chorus as well.
Oh boy.
Fucking Christ.
Oh boy.
Wow.
The powerful seed.
Fucking A.
Dad of 6.
Charisma infused semen.
Jeez.
The bard magic.
Excuse me, miss. I heard you wanted to be pregnant. Huh!
Snaps his fingers, it's done.
And
That's what I thought you were going to say. The simulacrum would be the parent to the other.
I'm gonna
Get that.
good dad. And I will bring up the prospect of pirating with a Korath.
She'll
What does she
actually
think about that?
happily take that up.
Yeah.
With 3 kids in tow?
Hell
Yeah, so work out something where, you know, we live on the ship, we travel around, do piratey things.
You can have a day job pirating with
Go on to teach them the better trades of knife work and, fighting with a rapier and such.
Your
Yeah.
local best friend, Pirate Lord Telrath, here to give you a day job.
But I also don't want it to be anything too infamous. I'm not going to accrue like millions of monies. I just want to do like small petty crimes so that we're not hunted by governments. So
I
I
don't
can
know, I
have
mean,
like
I do have it.
a pirate life, but also somewhat peaceful.
You know, like on the weekdays, I'm a pirate, but on the weekends, I'm the best dad. I'm slitting throats, and the next day I'm.
Yeah, I just steal petty change from the cash registers.
9 to
while the,
5,
cashiers
robbing
come-
banks and then heading back.
Yeah, so some light piracy and then dad work.
Yeah, keeping the story alive.
Yeah. Also spread the tale of the group's adventures. Being a bard, should probably do that.
Alright. Who would like to go next?
I can do it.
Do it.
Hit me, Beth.
Basically, day one, I want to try to contact
Contact
to
who?
see Uldir, the Archangel.
Alright.
See if he can try to help out Millerin.
So, with that, you would actually get a response. Deer would actually return, especially in the factor. In the factor of between stopping all-out war between humans and giants again, protecting many of those who are followers and worship of Kord, and then also eliminating a very dangerous giant god from, well, his avatar, from ruling over Amon's chair for now, the throne.
Oh, sorry, I had to let the cat in. What happened?
Valis had called for Uldir, and he answered on personal request of Kord.
Nice.
Anyway, just to keep an eye on Millerin, she's gonna try to do some sneaky shit with that dragon and fight it. When that happens, I want you to help.
We will be there to help. And we will have heaven at your back for that day. That beast has consumed many an innocent soul unjustly, and must be sent back to the plane which he is supposed to be in. Cord is always watching. He knows of your deeds, and what you did standing valiantly amongst your friends. He will never forget this favor.
Okay. Then I'd spend a few months at home, chilling. Then I'd do some scouting. I want to scout some, like, good mid to high level paladins to join my temple. You know, just to bolster up my ranks instead of just having some newbies.
Yeah. And with that, especially with the fact of defeating one of the Giants' Pantheon, you actually do get quite a few paladins coming to your new temple, coming to help train and bring others in. Nutchester starts to get a little bit busier.
Hell yeah. And after a couple months of training up the paladin, I do the thing that I talked with Misky about. Teleporting to Homefirth.
Ooh.
Probably bringing Junius with me and a few other paladins, and Misky if she wants to come. To, first of all, kill the lich that's still there. See what the fuck's going on, if there's any vampire shit still going on. And recovering anything that's recoverable of the paladins that weren't there before me. All the ones that died. Trying to rescue my...
So, would you go with him, Misky, to assist him for that?
Mm-hmm. And I'd bring a couple boys who don't mind the cold.
Alright. Definitely the Cursed Ones regiment.
Mm-hmm. Minus the 3. One that Brad killed and the other 2.
Good pulpy.
Yes, I include Pulpy greatly in my tale. His valiant deeds and noble sacrifice.
Put him on the ship since day one.
So,
Make it out as a valiant sacrifice.
He's like, teleport me, I'll hold them off.
so, in a crusade to the north, you would be able to eliminate the Lich. With much hardship, you would eventually actually clash into the unfortunate Death Knight paladins that were there, and able to retrieve your fallen compatriots who had been cursed. Managed to break the swords which bound their souls and freed them to be able to put their remains forever to rest amongst the Temple of Cord, no longer cursed by the Whitethorn family.
And then, yeah, I'd just continue working at the temple, try to make it stronger, shore up not just its defenses by working with the Coral Kingdom.
That castle built back up.
And yeah, just live. I don't think I'd have any more kids.
The castle of Cord.
Oh god. That'd be sick though. Whole castle full of paladins. That's a great idea.
Alright, and then Bradamir, you're going to tack on something else?
Right. Tarth made a good point. I would first send that clone to go be a good dad for the tree. Good boy dad.
Your 9th level spell slot's gonna be a better deck.
And the other thing I wanted to do was find out what happened to my old friends in the gold roads that I lost sight of.
You would find that they have become lucrative merchants with the gold and ship that they stole of your family's name.
Oh, the bastard. Alright, I spend however long it takes to make sure their companies go under.
Especially with your new finances and allies amongst you, and probably Telrath doing a little extra help with you. It's actually fairly easy to find the trade ships that they bought and started fleeting and robbing the shit out of them. So, thus
Yeah,
explaining
do some good
your
pirate business on this.
minor pirating on the side.
Yeah.
Slowly cutting down each of your friends' wealth to nothing at this point. Getting revenge for them leaving you for dead.
Alright, I'm good, thank you.
Alright. Misky, Telra, Millie?
Yeah, well, I'll go.
Yeah, my list is pretty short, so it's gonna be kind of sad to end it with that one. So yeah, you can go.
You can go now.
All right. Okay, so as the tentative list, firstly, I'll go visit Masiba and go tell him what happened, since he'll probably want to know.
Especially being ecstatic at that, he wishes he could have been there for that.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty simple. Then I will go and help build the whole new Warforged land, making liberal use of Alashim, and drag my parents along if they want to come. So, they have a better place to live than a shitty slum.
Yeah, they're definitely coming.
I gave them 15k the last time I visited them. So
Oh yeah, it's like a huge shift. It's just like, jeez. But yes, they will happily come do that while you become a new pirate lord of a new haven with Ricky at some helping ends of the business ends, but obviously you being the heads up. She just knew the people so you can get your palms into the pie.
Yeah, I can start in the middle and work my way up. The other thing, well, that one's probably way further down the line. Make regular visits to go hang out with Ironstride, since I can just teleport in.
Yes.
Especially with Alashim.
Yeah, Alashim was great.
Alright.
And then I'll try to help out with their whole Warforged liberation thing.
Hell yeah. The army grows. The Iron Brotherhood of Freedom.
The Free Forged.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really have too much else on my list.
Alright. Misky?
Yo. So she'll spend the couple months leading up to actually having the children, learning what she can about her people, their history, now her history, learning how to actually be a queen beside Stratosphere.
Prim and tidy and proper.
Yeah.
Something that feels very constrained.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally slipping out for a fight or two at a bar at Nutchester.
Oh, absolutely. But in saying that, she's going to do everything she can to help God that they have to rebuild everything that the Brine Queen destroyed. Fucking establish growth and trade between her people and everybody. Big goal is to just make the Coral Kingdom bigger, better, happier, and then take over this.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I like that. The last note I have is supreme ultimate goal. Well, become queen of.
So, obviously, the slow working your way up there, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Feinaquia being the biggest contender, but you're able to, vassalize a few other smaller kingdoms that, obviously want to keep trade and good with you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, eventually going to the small crusade with Valis up north to liberate the remains of the cursed paladins that no longer be suffering eternally in the far north.
Good. And when she does have her children, because I know she's having a girl and a boy, we naming the girl Araxi of the Sea, and naming her son after Ironstride and calling him Yorick.
And Yorkson, you can obviously see all this, hear all this, every time your name is actually invoked. You can see the person. Hear and sense everything around them. Whenever family calls out praise to you, you can actually go and see them directly.
Oh.
Even though it seems overwhelming at first, obviously there's not really any that can contend with you, especially without Dremos. You do meet the others of the Pantheon, but they respect the chair and the throne that you have earned. They do not seek any ill will. Dremos' avatar does eventually reform, but accepts the fact that he is no longer the one of the in charge of the order, and obviously that he himself was too weak to maintain the throne itself, in which you yourself have your friends, your air quote pantheon of demigods at your side, your family.
My family. In the coming months, I do send out giants to help with my friends and their time. For Miski, I end up sending some storm giants, as they are the only ones who can breathe underwater, to my knowledge, to assist with rebuilding their kingdom.
And they will do so.
With the Warforged, I send out the fire giants to assist there with marvelous blacksmithing skill.
It actually gets a very massive start towards the Iron Kingdom. The Fire Giants are actually fairly excited at the idea of making an entire Metal Kingdom.
It's pretty fucking baller.
And get to full demonstrate their skills and craftsmanship, which most rarely get to do, especially with such fine materials available to them at all times.
I'm trying to think, as I said I'd send gifts to Miski, Brad, to Valus, all of those ones. Sending lovely Jotunheim gifts for them and their children.
Little golden statue lines.
Yep, that's the one. Hey.
It just says "Don't forget." It's like really hard to move.
Yeah, it's the literal size of him currently on the throne.
Fuck.
It's on my front doorstep, man. I can't even get out.
You just open the door enough, and you can read the plaque and see his face.
Fuck.
Don't forget.
So, especially with all these plannings.
Yeah, I spend my time making sure that the giants are reformed into a more respectable race.
Will definitely take time.
Oh yeah.
There are quite a few that are not very happy with it, others that actually go against the ordning, which is rare, but obviously they're very easily quelled amongst the other giants that try to resist the ordning. In the times to come, especially for you, Millirin, takes quite a bit of planning. Obviously, your daughters would be born at the time where everything is set for this trap.
Oh, I've already set the trap. I have 2 things to do. Well, there were 3 things to do in preparation, but I've already done one.
Alright.
Which was talk to Tartaret. The second would be to set up 2 programmed illusions And then, finally, I would like to send a message to Betalist, inviting him to my home away from home to speak about his children.
Alrighty. So with that, and especially for the Warforged Colossus not being far off, you would have a harder time fighting him, but especially with Raxiel being able to call upon Tartarus. You
Well,
met...
I'd just like to know, does he come to my home away from home to speak
Yes.
about his children?
He definitely
Because upon his arrival, the illusions that I've set up previously and the new ones would basically just... Hang on. I have the old ones written down. If he's not present, there is one that will welcome him to the home. Another will ask him to take a seat in the main room. And then, once he is waiting in the main room, a third will appear to inform him that I will be there presently, and then speak the code word to detonate the 50 glyphs of warding I put in my house.
Fucking prime the nuke.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll me the damage real quick.
Which I've been sitting here with my calculator, punching out because I wrote down all of the different glyphs I put in there.
Roll the
So
damage.
I've been figuring out how many dice I have to roll, and
Yes, fire damage.
they are a mix of thunder and lightning damage.
Oh, quite ironic.
Jesus.
Cool. Alright.
Nice.
139d8. How much
There were
money
50
did
of
that
them.
cost?
Spanning up to 8th level. It cost a lot.
Yeah, it costs like fucking like $500 a rune, right?
300.
Yeah, Jesus.
Couple
Wow.
thousand.
That's why there's only 50. I would have put more. I set this the last time we were in Nutchester.
Oh wow.
Alrighty. And I would assume most of these are deck saves, correct?
Let's click avoiding. It is this is just the explosive runes. Yeah, deck save.
Alrighty.
Only legendary 3.
Oh no, because he has advantage on magic. That's why I'm just double checking.
Okay, roll 100 saves.
Tactical
So-
nuke inbound. It's all over.
Let's see. So there was 50 glyphs of warding, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. And because they were before I got my robe, the DC would be 20.
First batch.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm calculating this because I want to make sure it's accurate.
Understandable.
Because if he does half it enough, he can actually survive this.
I figured. I mean, I set this many with the expectation that he would probably survive even if he didn't save on all of them.
Alrighty, so...
Also, there goes my house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the house that you were building! That's why you built the house.
That's why I built a house way out in the woods by a stream, far away from everything, was so I could blow it the fuck up.
Also means if he lives, there's a very angry Betalist in Nutchester.
Oh, he's a fair distance away from Nutchester.
Oh, dude, it's okay, just utter my name, I'll come slap his shit.
I mean, look, here's the thing, right? I can say your name, and rather than you spiritually being like, oh yeah, I'm here, I can literally say your name and rip open a portal that summons you straight
Oh
in.
yeah.
Oh,
Gate.
I don't think Betalist would like that.
I summon Great Orion's Shade.
In attack mode.
Oh, he attacks your life points directly.
It's all over for you now.
I don't even want to know how much I would hit for now with my gigantic...
Your gigantic divine fists.
Yeah, not to mention I have godly magic now.
For reference, let me pull this back up. These are my glyphs. How many of each level?
There's a lot of math happening right now.
Yep.
I never thought I would include so much math.
Look, I had to be prepared to take on the dragon.
That's
And
fair.
unlike Stromhouse, I had the option of actually preparing a trap for the dragon. So I did.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Completely.
I'm going to assume those were re-rolls for the ones he failed the first time.
Correct.
So much. Oh,
Yep.
A lot of those are pretty low rolls, too.
Yeah, and then of those that fail, he gets to autosave on a few of them.
Yeah. You mean 3?
Presumably. We don't know how many legendary resistances he has.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He was tactically nuking the battlefield. He might have a lot.
He could have more, yeah.
So out of all of those, only 20 of them went through.
That's still a pretty good ratio, considering, you know.
Like he reduces that to make it 17. Let's see.
You clearly needed 4 times as many glyphs.
Well, see, this is the opening, though.
Oh no.
Apparently, I also have an angel in Tartarus's assistance for this.
Yeah, an angel
I
could have
just
just
weakened
appeared
him.
and held him there so he couldn't make any of the save. It's effectively what he did when we first met him.
It's kind of a waste of an archangel.
Alright, so he would barely survive that.
Oh, he's only barely surviving.
Dang.
Well, it's equivalently almost chunks the entirety of his fucking 832.
And then a single thimble flies into his eye, and he dies.
But obviously, after that, Chester will experience one last volcano before he is actually banished. So, thankfully you did have Tartarus and the angels there to finally banish him. But in a fit of anger, just as his body is fading to embers and ash at this point, and the volcano is erupting nearby, you do see one last look in his eye. And the last words he says to you: I will hunt you down and burn your soul for eternity. Before finally he is banished into the Firelands.
Well, kind of thought he was going to do that anyway, to be honest.
Alright. So that finally signals the end of Lostrana and the struggle of the four primordial lords, as the others are actually very willing to reside in peace over the lands that they have. No fear of Baetalus returning. Though, Millie, you do receive one final warning from Uldir. Raise the children well, and pray that their greed is not as immense as their father's.
That is what I plan to do. Pray that they are more human.
If they are not, unfortunately, the heavens will have to make a choice. With that, the angel will depart, leaving you to your future family. And that, on those final hours of everyone's fate and destiny and what they are doing and eking out in greater adventures, and even their great friend constantly watching over them from up high, is the end of Lostrana.
Yeah!
Wow. I clap louder, but people are sleeping, so this is what you get.
Hey,
Well,
we
now what?
didn't die.
Oh, God.
Damn close.
And one more turn, we would have died.
Honestly, yes, probably.
I was on like 60 health. Millie got downed. Fucking Brad was on like 5 health.
You're lucky he didn't get to the other part of the Eye of the Storm that he had constantly.
If he did 10 more damage through Surrender, or I failed my save, I would have also been down and not able to heal Millie.
I am glad that Iron Stride finished him off then, because if it got back to my turn, I was going to suicide bomb it.
Oh, no.
Jeez. What? Okay.
My Staff of Power was at full charge.
Oh my God.
And I can destroy it to instantly do 320 force damage at point blank range.
Jesus.
That's pretty good.
On a side note, I do apologize, but I figured a more tense fight would be nice, and also, even if you tried to escape the voice of thunder, as it is aptly called, it's a 500-foot range.
I assume
I mentioned dooring away, but I was like, that probably just goes everywhere. There's no safe place.
Yeah, he's yelling at you. I assumed to just hit you if he can see you.
I'm shocked that I got the final hit on him. I wasn't expecting.
Well, you got the final, 8 hits on him.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I was like,
I'm going to hit him in the nose, and his nose bone's going to go into his brain and kill him.
Yeah.
And it did.
And he's like, how do you want to do this? I'm like, oh, I guess you already said how you want to do it.
Oh no. If it got back to his head, the other part would have triggered of sleet and hail. Which everything in the storm that he controls, which is the 500-foot area, is 5d6 cold damage. And if he got another voice of thunder, that's already another 20d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
How much XP did we get?
Level up?
You're definitely a level 20, because Stramos himself... where is this XP bar? Because this is a multi.
We did kill a god. I feel like
you got
deserve
90,000 XP for Stramos alone.
Whoa.
Obviously, well, if that's split 6 ways, but that's still before counting for the other boys anyway.
We did fight like 100 giants.
So
Because I ascended, I'm basically level 30 now, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Jeez.
So even split amongst you just for Stramos alone, it was 15,000 XP that you each just got.
That's nuts.
That's not including the entirety of Jotunheim.
Pretty good.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I can't make a character better than Iron Stride. That was the best one.
You're welcome.
You're done.
There is no other Warforged that I can make now that can compare to Iron Stride.
I can't wait to see this in like a green light text where it's just like, I brought a character with no backstory and ended up being one of my greatest ones yet.
And it turns out he got to ascend to godhood from being just a mere
Jesse,
man.
thanks for convincing me to join your Skies of Lostrana session. I think I'm starting to like it's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Took you a while.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
no, I think
Oh, God.
I don't know what to do now, and it's gonna fuck with me something fierce. Like if Josh does a game in the future, and then he references these characters, and it's gonna be like,
The new god Yorikson has a temple.
Oh, wow.
the Iron Lord's temple. What?
It's a
That's
temple
right.
that is worshipped greatly in the Freeforged castle.
my next character is gonna be a Warforged Paladin, worships Iron Stride.
Oh my god! That would actually be fucking.
See, the other booster is, especially since you have a greater deity now as your when you guys die, you could actually just choose to become angels in Jotunheim.
That's pretty ball.
Oh, dude, you could chill with me for eternity.
Fucking A.
Also, the spell
I can already
literally
do
just
that.
Summons Iron Stride. That's pretty great.
I'll probably be the only fucking Era Cochra angel in Jotunheim.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
I mean, I'm one of 3 Warforged in fucking Jotun. Nobody saw that coming.
No one ever expected A3 and A4 to stick with you either. And finally have the
Huh.
name of Bailey and Upland.
I thought they'd stick with the. I thought they'd stick with Reckoner and help rebuild.
Nah, they gotta stick with their brother. That's what
It was a
Judas
very
Lucius
touching
is
moment.
for.
Man, I hope their city is going well.
I mean, it has a greater deity directly looking over it, and we also have Junus Lucius, and I have a genie. It's not
And-
really like it's gonna go poorly.
And let's identify a giant step. help as well.
And we have the giant colossus.
Yeah.
Fucking with us is very dangerous.
Its foundations are well set.
Yeah, I think the Warforged just became like a super nation overnight.
Just
It was
about.
like it's like if Zimbabwe suddenly got like 600 nukes and a giant military.
And all the ability to fund it and repair it.
Yeah. I just like that I could send giants to help my friends.
You can be a giant help.
Shut your way.
And as much as
Banished from your...
and as much as no one liked Virik, I'm sure that was a nice little shocker there.
It was. It was. Fuck you for making me like him again.
I had no reason to hate Murak.
Yeah, same. I thought he was a cool dude.
I mean, he kept me as a killing tool for a very long time, so that,
You were
that kind
a
of
killing
warrant.
tool.
Hey. You're not wrong,
Oh,
but...
My new favorite band, Killing Tool.
Oh, dude! Now that we're level 20, I just have Alasheen fucking turn me into a ancient grass dragon.
That's
I
true.
can be even
Now
stronger.
that I'm level 20, I can regain 1 inspiration if I have none when I roll initiative. Wow.
As far as I know, Telrath was only 7, so you got plenty of years on your list, boy.
I mean, yeah, and apparently doesn't true polymorph make you fucking
Essentially.
Yeah, you could just keep polymorphing again into a younger form.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the difference between true polymorph and polymorph. Polymorph is just turn into a dumb beast. True polymorph,
Huh.
you choose what you want to be, and you could make it permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Sorry, you go on.
I was just gonna say, and with like, I mean, I can go bother Millie, or I can just have Alasheen just keep doing it to me. So,
And Raxiel has now become the iridescent banker.
Oh, yeah.
do I get to bank my
Iridescent
ill-gotten
banker?
gains?
Hells yeah.
You think Raxiel's gonna say no to you?
Yes.
You were the-
bank
his-
my ill-gotten gains.
You were the first one, along with Valis, to be like his investment broker. It's like, first one to give him an investment. Of course he's gonna say it.
Yes. So I gave him a 300 gold diamond in exchange for 5,000 gold.
Yeah. That's fair trade to him. It's pretty.
Let me see, but then I bolster his business by giving him all my ill-gotten gold to make up for the fact that he doesn't have great business sense.
Hey,
Exactly.
did you in Valis did when you took back that castle? Did you actually stay there? Like, not stay there yourself, but like take it over to be managed by your own Templars or something?
I mean, this was a thing that Josh said about 10 minutes ago. I'd never thought of that. Because I'm pretty sure it was already being rebuilt.
Okay, because if you were to
yeah.
take over it, I would have sent like, because the frost giants that live in that area, I'd have help and protect it as well.
Oh, you mean in Helmfirth? No. I thought you were talking about the castle in Notchester.
Ah, I didn't know. Yeah, no, I don't know about that one.
The one in Helmfirth, no. I was just going there to retrieve the corpses of the paladins that tried to rescue my daughter.
Okay, well, I guess the frost giants would take that over themselves have a better base of operations to do whatever they want to do.
I think they were already trying to do that, and then the Lich came back online, and all his instant kill death wards came back online.
Oh no.
Because we killed the Lich to get rid of those wards so the giants could get in, but we didn't know it was going to come back.
Oops.
Oops.
Alright, I've got to go sort out dinner, and then I'll be back, and I think we're good to bonus D&D if the rest of you want to.
Should be right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. In about an hour?
Yeah, I gotta go
Sounds
do
good.
some dumb shit my mom asked me to do like 4 hours ago.
Yeah. Alright, thank you very much, Josh. Best game I've ever played.
Then Dota.
No, best D&D.
He said game.
Yeah.
The kissing game. What the fuck is diabolic transformation? Where did this come from?
What?
I suddenly have access to a feat that's really cool that I've never seen before.
What's it called?
Diabolic transformation. Is it like limited to being super holy? No, because you can
What is it called?
diabolic transformation.
It was.
Tiefling feat.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's literally my rewrite of a 4th edition feat for tieflings.
So you added it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's being taken from my homebrew stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen this before. I was like, I would have taken it.
Again, I don't know what to do with myself now. My life is it's lost all meaning.
Dude, I can't believe it's over.
Season 2, baby.
Okay, well now that we're level 20, I want to take the feat Ascend. How do I get that?
Yeah, I was gonna say add like a couple of things on the agenda post Daedalus, but it's just I want to find Raxiel's real parents.
They're dead.
Bring them back.
So we can at least
They're
meet
not
them.
done yet.
They've always been a couple steps behind us.
Where's
Yeah, they're
Raxiel?
catching up.
Where's my son?
You see, he's
Find
running
out his
behind
real
me.
name.
See, they probably wouldn't call him Raxiel because I named him that.
Yeah, we'll find out his real name. That'd be great.
Dave.
Hmm?
Dave.
Dave.
My name's Bob.
It was Tachanka.
That and complete my true draconic transformation spell, which I would see if I could use the heart of Daedalus's son as a catalyst.
Well, trying to use your own child's heart as a fucking cow.
Oh no! The one that
comes
we
out
had.
of that.
Yeah,
The
one
one
she
you
had
coming
girls.
killed in the giant halls.
Oh, okay. That one.
For a second, it's
I thought the same thing.
comes out of you.
She had twin girls. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
What feat do I take?
Does it really matter?
It totally does.
Yeah. I'm gonna take tough, so I'm even harder to kill.
This is the one I've never seen before. Flames of
Flames of
Phlegath.
Phlegathos.
Yours. That did.
Excuse me.
So, man, I was just picturing this idea of just like way down the track when fucking Daedalus finally returns to the material plane and comes to hunt down Millie. It's just like it's just the scene from the end of fucking Endgame where Doctor Strange opens like the 50 different portals. Except it's Millie opening just all of these portals and fucking Iron Stride and shit coming out. Like, you really want to do this again?
He does it
Stride cracks
himself and opens all the portals as well.
Oh, it's a smackdown.
I'm down for that.
Just see the fucking legacy of a Titanic smackdown about to go out.
And so the planes were ruined again.
When the Fire Nation
We can't
invaded.
believe we did this.
You tell me you're gonna hunt me down and you really don't expect me to be well prepared for it?
I just laughed that he survived.
I expected him to.
50 fucking runes.
Yeah, I expected him to. I wanted more.
I lived, bitch.
I wanted more. I wanted more.
But as you will recall, Josh, during our time, during the downtime we spent in Nutchester, when I went to Gallantize and asked how much of certain things I could buy.
Oh, I know. But at the same time, they're not going to have infinite amounts. That's why I put a capstone on it.
That was for this.
I know.
That was so I knew how many I could make.
Oh, I know.
God, if I was to try and go back and watch through all of this, that would be fantastic.
God, that would be so fucking many.
So fucking many episodes.
66 episodes, dude, that I have on. Like, the others unfortunately
Going
lost
great
time.
Jesus.
I know it's not the accurate number, but if we went for 3 more, it'd be 69.
Nice.
So that just means we need 3 OVA episodes.
Side bonus, Armada, so...
What would we even do?
Battle of
We
the
finished raising
Firelands.
all of the cities.
Rise of the Freedom
I see
Forge,
Jotunheim.
Battle of the Firelands, and Queen of the Seas.
Yeah, I sit in Jotunheim doing my paperwork.
Another giant brings you another stack of paperwork. This one has lots of small boxes for you to fill in. Make a DC 30 giant handwriting test.
I'd like to use my legendary resistance to auto fucking
Okay, you get 1 sheet out of 30. Continue.
Oh no, Peter! Peter!
Forgot about what Peter's doing.
Peter.
His
Hey, Peter.
I really like that. I really
goes
like that
to-
fucking paladin idea.
That was pretty great.
Peter spends the rest of his life starring in a sitcom.
Peter.
Family Griffin.
Peter! Excuse me. Just one Peter. There we go. Brr, brr, brr.
Hey, Peter. No cock and ball torch.
What the
Man.
fuck? Peter. Alright. My game.
Delete everything, I guess.
No.
I don't know if I have the heart. I want to delete Iron Stride.
I was talking to Josh about deleting on the map.
I don't know if he has the heart for it either.
I don't have the heart to delete all these beautiful memories. You kidding me? I have so many goddamn maps.
God damn.
Peter. Peter Colossus.
Wharf Peter.
With Peter.
We'll find me, boss.
And
79 AC. Peter.
Run. Warforged Colossus versus
fucking
Peter.
Oh my goodness.
wild. 2 fucking years.
Right? God.
It has been fucking amazing.
Hey, we brought Brad in like a couple of months after we started, right?
Yep.
Man, you've been with us almost the entire time as well. How great is that?
He's not here.
You son of a bitch. That's it. Step on him.
Yeah. Bar a couple of sessions.
Peter.
I have notes for every single one. We were like into the mid to 80s.
This all like exactly the same. Bro.
Hey, this is some impressive average damage rolls.
On a side note, you guys chewed through over 1200 HP.
I mean, those
She
potions.
should. I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna kill the foot, maybe. Then it's gonna start hopping.
I thought we had to like destroy each individual part.
You did?
Ah,
Oh,
There's bleed over damage for each one.
I mean, did you also see, you know, how it required like a 24 strength check to be able to get to it? You
Yeah.
clearly weren't supposed to do that. That's a pretty hard strength check.
Oh, fuck.
but we did it. We got to his weak spot, the face.
He was like, oh god, oh Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he coming.
That's a strong boy. That's a strong. Tuesday, 28. Oh, wait, 28.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man. Nearly 2 years. Very.
Very fucking close.
What a fucking time it has been.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Dates on my.
AJ, what was your initial plan for this game? Sky Pirates.
I did. I asked. I thought that was funny. And then just how it evolved from there. Like there was. You said there was nothing to the models or anything. It was just Skype.
Yeah.
See how your mind has gone from that to this. Is fucking incredible.
Had nothing on it, just Sky Pirates.
just see what they do, to see what dumb shit they do, and then it just progressed.
Oh yeah, and then it just fucking blew up into this.
I remember we did this game because we ditched fucking Marshall's game because we were like, no,
Yeah.
fuck us over.
We didn't ditch it. He ditched it first.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. That's true.
I got super fucking mad because he was just like, for the fourth time, it's like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling it, and like canceled the game. I'm like, fuck it! I said I would run a game after that. I'm running a game. Sky Pirates, make a character right now.
And we did it.
Well, I was gonna say, well, that was it, right? He hadn't cancelled it when we started this one. He just kept putting it off. So we're like, fuck it, Sky Pirates. We got like 2 sessions in. He's like, so we're not playing my game anymore? And we're like, no! Fuck your
Pretty
game.
sure he asked to join Josh's game rather
He
than
did
saying-
join.
He did
You
join.
did.
No, I'm sure he asked to join rather than saying he's not playing his anymore.
Yeah, he did.
And then I yeeted a spear into his leg to pull him back onto the ship. and he
That's
went,
right,
"No."
you went fishing.
What alignment are you?
It's his favorite quote from this game. What alignment are you? Best.
You don't have to be any alignment to shoot a spear into somebody's leg.
Exactly.
You just have to have
It'd be a little chaotic to
resolution.
be sitting on deck, torturing a boy in a different room to get.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, Peter.
I have just been lost in this, like, mental image.
Remember the time I get back?
What?
What?
Come back to say goodnight to Nick, because it's probably going to be gone.
No problem.
I'll be back.
See you later.
Just this image of, like, way down the track when Daedalus returns. It's just our combined armies fighting him and his fire elemental.
Be nothing in comparison.
and just going to town.
Maybe let's keep it out of Nutchester this time, though, yeah? Or
Middle
just
of
for old time's
Yes.
sake, do it in the middle of Nutchester.
It'd be like, yeah, we have, we have fucking Ironstride. He's a god now.
He'll be like, I have all my fire elementals, and I'll be like, fire chance, go get him.
Be like, hey, watch this. Just do the fucking Thanos tearing the moon down. Fucking meteor swarm set to ice.
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of
Enjoy
imagine you.
this, fire boys.
I just kind of imagine like you're sitting there and Daedalus comes out and he's like, "Ooh, I'll save you now." And you just pull out the dice I gave you and it's just, "And hold friend." Click. Just appeared. Hey, Millie, heard you. Oh, it's this bitch.
That fucking Titanic Ironstride just rocks out.
Whose bitch is this?
Ironstride was scary when he was.
Big army v army war going on the ground, and then up above us is just a scene. It's just like a scene out of fucking Pacific Rim.
Yes. Yes.
Massive Ironstride fighting a massive Daedalus. Titanic clash. I really can't outdo this character. Like, it's, Ironstride was the best name for a Warforged, and I can't outdo the story. I can't outdo the character. I can't outdo the way he did it. Fuck.
Yorks and
What am I gonna
Christine.
Really started out as a fucking joke.
Everyone's
like
character.
drama?
I was like, haha, 6 charisma, I'll just be a bitch.
Turns out to be the world's fucking snarkiest mother, but still the most caring.
Also an incredible wizard.
Hey, I think I did Misky pretty well for the fact that I had no idea what I was doing when I created.
God damn it.
It took two Years, but you got there. You learned how to use it.
Finally!
And now it's over. Fuck.
Yeah.
You have Mr. Jiggles to help you now.
Fuck, I wish.
I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna top this campaign.
See, but that's it. Even if there isn't a topping it, there's always striving to get this good again. And we're going to enjoy it either.
Hell yeah.
I'm a little sad now. Why? Stop it.
It's always hard
Game
accepting.
Yeah, game helped KJ through bad, sad times. Missing game.
That was the third thing. I gotta fix the Elbreth.
Ah! It's still there. Obviously without the cannon that Misky had made, because that's on the
Yeah,
iridescent.
because we took that with us.
The Aurora.
I'm pretty sure that's still in the bag of holding. That's just gonna go with Telrath.
Besides Telrath, I wonder how many of you actually managed to come visit me sometime.
I'll take anybody with me that asks.
I was gonna say I would literally visit whenever I felt like it, and whenever I felt like it would be. I've had another idea to upgrade your chassis.
You don't need to do that. I'm a god now.
And I feel like yeah, but it's fun.
You just. Why don't you go to the wharf, like the Freeforged, and like help there? I'm sure they'd enjoy that. Just, they're not you.
I'm like, look, I can't upgrade them, but once I know it works, I can mass produce it.
That's fair.
So what is it this time? I'm gonna strap a cannon to your arm. What?
Do you remember when we used to sail together and I talked about putting a cannon on your arm?
Vaguely.
Well, just open bag, just pull out a giant shield with a cannon on it. I'd like to try it.
Bring me my finest dummy, Bailey.